Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to find the area of a circle. So, unlike other shapes like rectangles and squares where you have to multiply your length by your width, you have to use a little bit of a different type of formula here. So do have the formula listed above. So your formula is going to be pi times your radius squared. That is how you read that. So I do have a little explanation of what that symbol is. So that is commonly referred to as a caret. If you're using a scientific calculator, you might see that button on there. That's really saying the next number you type after you hit that button is going to become your exponent, whatever power you are raising it to. So in this case, we are going to be raising things to the power of 2. So that means we are going to have to multiply the radius together twice. That doesn't mean the radius times 2. That means the radius times the radius. I'm also going to be using 3.14 for all of these examples, and I'm also going to be rounding to the hundredths place. So let me get my pen and we'll get ready to go. Let's use dark blue today. So I need to find the area of these circles. So my first example is a radius. That is what they give me. So start by rewriting your formula. Area equals pi times radius squared. And in this case, I am going to be using 3.14 for pi times my radius squared. So that means I'm not going to do 22 times 3. I'm going to do 23 times 23. So off screen on my calculator, I am typing in 23 times 23 times 3.14, and I'm getting my area of 1,661.06, and this is going to be centimeters squared. The reason why it is squared is you're trying to find an area. If you have ever heard of the little saying area squarea, that's a very simple way to remember my area needs to be squared. I like to remember it as your area can be found kind of in the second dimension. So if you were to graph this on a 4-coordinate grid, anything graphed there is probably going to be in that second dimension. Third dimension is going to be dealing with volume. So please be on the lookout for that video, which will be coming out rather soon. Now let's look at a problem where we're given a diameter. So we have to find the radius here. So our radius in this case, all we have to do is do 4 divided by 2, and we get 2 millimeters for our radius. You have to divide that by 2 first. So now plug in everything I know, rewrite my formula. Area equals 3.14 times 2 times 2. So off screen, 2 times 2 times 3.14, and I'm going to get an area of 12.56 millimeters squared. And that is going to be my area for this particular circle. Well, let's say they asked me to find the area of a semicircle, which is basically a circle that is cut in half. So if you look at the formula here, sorry, I think the box cut it off a little bit before. It's the same formula, but you're really just adding that 1/2. What that does, it is going to cut your area in half. If that seems a little confusing to you, find the area of the whole circle and then just divide by 2. So there's really 2 different formulas and 2 different approaches you can take to find the area of a semicircle. So let's get started. The first problem here, number 3, talks about a radius. So start by rewriting my formula. I'm going to use the one in the box for this example. Area equals 1/2 times pi, which I know is 3.14, times my radius squared. So I'm going to multiply 12 twice. So 12 times 12. So I would personally probably take that 1/2 and change it to 0.5, so it's a little easier to put into the calculator. So 0.5 times 3.14 times 12 times 12. And I get my area of 226.08 inches squared. Sorry. Brain fart. Yes, that is done. Sorry. Woo. It's too early in the morning. So let's look at 4. So we are given a diameter here. First thing we need to do is find our radius. So 34 divided by 2 is going to give me 17. So my radius is 17 kilometers. Now I'm going to find the area of the whole circle. Area equals 3.14 times 17 times 17. So 3.14 times 17 times 17. And that gives me 907.46. But I'm going to divide that by 2 because I only want half of that answer. And my area, my final answer, is going to be 453.73 kilometers squared. And that is going to be the area, go away. That's going to be the area of my semicircle. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. Make sure you share this video with a friend who you think could benefit from this tutorial. Thanks for watching.